Hi everyone, this is going to be Alura's overview of the MAC Dazzlespheres collection. This is going to be the last video for the Holiday 2011 collections. These items are going to be available in stores November 10th. Included in this collection are the crushed metallic pigments, a set of nail polishes, and several sets of lip glosses. If we take a look at the packaging, you can see that these items come in this globe container here, and you can open them up like this, and then there's a plastic covering, and then you take the item out. There are 3 sets of crushed metallic pigments. In the upper left hand corner here you have the Smoky Plum set. This is the Smoky Blue set, and this is the Smoky Berry set. These are $32.50 for each of these pairs of stacks here. So each set comes with 4 different colors stacked in 2 different columns there that you see. Now the way these work, I don't know if you can see these grooves here, so you can unscrew them and then put the cap that's on here on this one, and then this jar underneath here. And then the way that the naming works is, if you can see here, Misty is at the top. So this first color up here, this silvery taupey color, is Misty, and then Seasonally Cool is this more brown tone color down here. And then same with this one, Light Violet is this lighter purple color up here, and then Grape is the darker purple down here. So here are the colors. From left to right you have Misty, Seasonally Cool, Light Violet, and Grape. I'll first swatch these just regularly, and then for the second set I will swatch them while foiling them. So first we're going to start off with Misty, and this is a pale silver color. As with all crushed metallic pigments, they're going to be very, very shimmery. So it goes on nice and evenly. It's not a completely opaque color, but it has good pigmentation and a good finish. The second color is Seasonally Cool, and this is a taupe color. This is a dark, it's a taupe that's on the dark side. Third is Light Violet, and like its name suggests, it is a paler violet color. The glitters in this are larger, so it has silver sparkles in it, but the glitter is a little more chunky than with the first 2 colors. And fourth is Grape, and this is a deeper purple color. This one has the strongest, most vibrant color of the 4, and it also has the best texture and finish. It goes on much more opaquely. It has really finely milled shimmers, and it has a very strong color. So now I'm going to foil the same colors, meaning I'm going to use a damp brush. So here's the first color, that's silver. The color is much more intense, and the finish is much smoother. Here's the second color. A little more chunky. You can see how the pigment sort of balls up at the top here. But again, the color is more dense, a little more shimmery and vibrant than it was before. Third, this is that light violet color. This is not doing very well with a damp brush, so I definitely suggest using a dry application for this one. Again, hopefully you can see it sort of clumps up at the top here. And fourth, Not that this color needed any more help, but the vibrancy of the color is increased a little bit. But it was pretty opaque and vibrant and even in finish, even with a dry application. So definitely the best color out of this stack is this last grape color, and then least impressive is this light violet color, which applied wet or dry goes on a little unevenly. These silver sparkles are kind of chunky, and the application, the finish, isn't smooth. But overall, I think otherwise it is a good set of 4 colors. Here are the colors from the Smoky Blue set. From left to right, the colors are White as Snow, Silver Sleet, Winter Sky, and Dark Moon. First to swatch is White as Snow. And this Max says this is a snowy white color. So it's a somewhat uneven white, metallic white color with a lot of silver shimmers. And it's not an opaque color. But if you sort of work with the product, you can even out the finish there. Second is Silver Sleet. This is a shimmery medium gray color, which basically means that it comes off as a silver. It's actually a very nice color. It has a good opaque quality and it goes on very evenly. Third is Winter Sky. And this is a purple blue. And fourth is Dark Moon, which is a charcoal color. And it has a lot of silver shimmers in it also. Now swatched with a damp brush, here is the first color. So like with some of the other colors that we saw before, applying this wet will make the shadow sort of clump up a little bit. So you kind of get this unflattering texture here that you definitely wouldn't want on the lids. So although it is a little sheer and uneven even when applied wet, when it's applied dry, I would recommend sticking to applying this color dry. Here is the second color, that silver metallic color. Again, a little more intense in finish when you apply it with a damp brush. Very even. Third. Once again, you get a little more of a dense color and a more vibrant color there, but not too much of a difference. And fourth. You definitely get more of an intense black color, and those silver shimmers don't stand out as much. They get pressed into and mixed into that black pigment a little more when you apply this stamp. So again, I think this is a good set of 4 colors. The least impressive by far is the first white color there. It goes on a little unevenly and the texture isn't that flattering, but the other colors are strong. They have good pigmentation and good finishes. Here's the Smoky Berry set. From left to right, the colors are Pearl, Rose, Spicy Smoke, and Roasted Chestnut. First is Pearl, and this is a shimmery pearl color that has a very, very slight hint of light pink. And unlike the Snow White color that we saw in the previous set, this one has a very nice finish to it. Much more even color there. Second is Rose. This is a light rose color. Pigmentation isn't even, but if you really layer it, then you can improve it a little bit. Third is Spicy Smoke, And this is a dark strawberry color. So it definitely has a maroon or brick tone to it. Very even finish, goes on smoothly, and has strong color. And fourth is roasted chestnut. And this is a deep brown color with golden shimmers in it. Again, even finish, nice and smooth application, strong color. Alright, swatched with a damp brush. Here's the first color. A little more vibrant and also a little more dense in color. Here's the second color. So you get a much more vibrant color and an even finish. You can see the color much more clearly. You do get a little bit of clumping at the top here, but not as bad as we've seen with some of the other colors. Here's the third. You get an even more intense maroon and metallic finish when you apply the stamp. And fourth. Again, you get a very intense chocolate brown color here, and you still get those golden shimmers. So between the three sets, this one I think is definitely the most impressive. You get very, very nice, even, intense pigmented finishes when you apply the colors damp. Of course, that second light rose color is not very impressive when it's swatched dry, but at least it improves greatly when you apply it with a damp brush. There are 3 mini gloss sets. This first one here is the neutral mini gloss kit. Each of the kits is $32.50, and they come with 4 lip glosses, and the lip glosses are smaller in size, hence the name mini gloss kit. So with this first neutral mini gloss kit here, from left to right, the colors are Bare Necessity, Get Rich Quick, both those two are Dazzle glosses, and then you have Boy Bait and Overindulgence, both of which are cream sheen glosses. And you might notice that all of these are permanent colors. So I'm first swatching Bare Necessity, and this is a caramel apricot color that has red and gold pearlized pigments in it. And if you saw my Ice Parade collection, you'll notice that when I reviewed those lip glosses, I also had a little criticism of the brushes because they were stiff. And again, this is happening with these lip glosses. They're supposed to be flexible brushes, but they're stiff instead, which makes application pretty difficult and awkward and not very pleasant either. But in any case, there is Bare Necessity. I'm going to put another layer on there just to build up the color. Second is Get Rich Quick. And as you may be able to see, this brush is actually flexible. It's not stiff, and it bends when it touches the skin. This is a warm yellow-brown color, also with pearlized pigments in it. And as you can see, the 2 Dazzle glosses are sheer colors. They don't have an opaque finish to them. Third is Boy Bait, and as you can see, these cream sheen glosses are going to have doe foot applicators. Again, not an opaque finish. It has a translucent finish. And Boy Bait is a light neutral beige color. Max says it has pearls in it, but you don't really see any of those pearls on the skin. And fourth is Overindulgence. This is a much more intense color, but still not opaque. This is a neutral or natural brown color. And so, as the name of the kit suggests, these are all very middle-toned, neutral colors that will work for a lot of different skin colors and skin tones. Here we have the Coral Mini Gloss Kit. From left to right, the colors are Fifth, Eurobeat, On the Scene, and Richer Lusher. The first 2, again, are Dazzle glosses, and the second 2 are cream sheen glosses. These are limited edition colors, but re-promoted colors, except for the last one, Richer Lusher, which is a permanent color. So here's the first color, which is Fifth. This is a yellow pink with red and sapphire pearls. It comes off as just a clear color with some silver shimmers in it. Again, the brush is a little stiff, but not as bad as the very first one that I used. I'm going to put on just one more layer. Second is Eurobeat. This is a more opaque color than Fifth. And this is a peach coral with gold pearls. Third is On the Scene. This is a light coral beige color. And fourth is Richer Lusher. And this is a peach coral color. So these last two colors that I swatched, they're more opaque than the colors that we saw in the neutral set. But still, they're not completely opaque, and so they have some sort of translucence to them. So fourth is the Pink Mini Gloss Kit. The colors from left to right are Rags to Riches, Like Venus, Fashion Scoop, and Petite Indulgence. Again, the first two are Dazzle glosses, the second two are Cream Sheen glosses. And these are all permanent colors, except for Petite Indulgence, which is a limited edition color, but it is a re-promoted color. First is Rags to Riches. Again, you have the same problem with that stiff brush there. This is a plummy pink color with red pearlized pigments. Gonna layer on second coat. Second is Like Venus. This one has a soft brush, a flexible brush. This is a light bubblegum pink with red pearls in it. Next is Fashion Scoop. This is a clear pink color. And fourth is Petite Indulgence. This is a mid-tone, bright blue-based pink. So again, pretty sheer colors here, and you get two glittery colors, the first two, and then two non-glittery colors. So the last kit in this collection is the Mini Nail Lacquer Kit. So these are very small sized bottles of nail polish. This kit is $25.50, and the colors from left to right are Dark Angel, Style Tip, Much Adored, and Mistletoe. And these are all limited edition colors. So here we have Style Tip. This is a soft pink nude color. It's a very natural color and would be appropriate for any sort of setting. In front of you, you have two coats. So the first coat goes on not completely opaque, so you'll need a second layer. Here you have Much Adored. This is a sheer white pink with golden pearls, so it has a definite golden sheen to it. This is just one layer. If you wanted to try to intensify that golden sheen, you could certainly add an additional layer. Here we have Mistletoe, so this is a gold color, and this has a really nice finish. This is only one layer, and you get this opaque coating here. And it is a greenish gold color, which is probably why the name is Mistletoe. This first color is Dark Angel, and this is a medium to deep purple color. This is two coats here. You can get away with one coat. It's less opaque, and it also looks pretty. But if you want a completely even and opaque finish, then you're going to need 2 to 3 layers. And this has sort of a jelly finish. Alright, so there is the Dazzlespheres collection, the last installment for MAC's Holiday 2011 set. Overall, I do think this is a good collection. I will have links to the reviews for each individual set and those individual colors that we've seen in this video. But overall, I think it's a good collection, and I think that it's appropriately set up to be good gifts everything from the spherical packaging, which is very interesting and it makes a good gift, to the selection of colors and sort of the sizes that you get with each of the different kinds of products. Make sure to check out the links in the bottom bar to individual reviews, photos, and swatches, and also make sure to check the blog. There are soon going to be 3 giveaways running simultaneously, so enter one or all of them if you want to. And as always, if you have comments or questions, feel free to put them under this video or on any of the posts on the blog. Alright, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and have a great holiday.